Hi everybody, it's Kay the Reader, and I'm back with part 2 of my book haul. Now, for the first book I'm going to show you, I didn't get it at the book haul, but there's a cute story. I was walking down the hallway at work, and I peeked into the break room, and I saw this lying on the table. Water for Elephants by Sara Gruen. I think that's how you say her name. And this little yellow sticky right here says, "Take if interested." Well, I was interested, so I took it, and now it's mine. It was on my to-read list, and I'm glad that I didn't have to go out searching for it because it came to me. If only everything in life worked that way, right? Anyway, getting back to the books. This book is Sara's Key by Tatiana de Rosnay, and I really enjoyed this book. It was a tearjerker for me, but I cry when the wind blows. I'll tell you what it's about. Paris, 1942. Sara, a 10-year-old girl, is taken with her parents by the French police as they go door to door arresting Jewish families in the middle of the night. Desperate to protect her younger brother, Sara locks him in a bedroom cupboard, their secret hiding place, and promises to come back for him after they are released. And I'm not going to say anything more about this book than that, and that you should read it. The next book I was happy to see at the book sale. It is on my book club's reading list for this fall, and it's Sugar by Bernice L. McFadden. And this book is about a prostitute named Sugar who moves to Arkansas. She befriends a woman named Pearl, and through their friendship, their lives change, and inevitably the life of their community as well. So I look forward to reading this, and look how short the book is. It's going to be a great summer read. So I'm happy I was able to find that book. Now, the next book is a book that I really look forward to reading. A friend of mine told me to read 1,000 Splendid Suns by Khaled Hosseini. I think that's how you say his name. And I checked out the audiobook from the library, and let me tell you, I loved it. I thought it was a phenomenal book. He did a very good job in writing from a female perspective. I loved his characters, Miriam and Layla, who are young women growing up in Afghanistan. And I thought if he could write this well from a female perspective, then I know the predecessor to this book that is written from a male perspective is probably just as good. And this is the book, The Kite Runner. It is about a wealthy young man and the son of his father's servant, or maybe the boy is the servant. Anyway, it's about their lives growing up in Afghanistan, like a parallel to the story of the women, I think. So I look forward to reading this book. I bet it's going to be very good. And last but not least, this book, when I saw it in the bookstore, I could not, walk by without picking it up and taking it home with me. And that is because this author recently passed away. And when I saw the book, I knew I had to add it to my collection. And that is Not Even If You Begged by Miss Frances Ray. And here's a picture of her. Very lovely lady. And this book is about a woman. Her name is Tracy. And Tracy is angry. She's grief-stricken. Her husband died while in the act of cheating on her. And her friend Maureen, is it? Yeah. Tries to convince her to open up her heart again. But when a playful kiss with Maureen's gorgeous son Ryan turns passionate, Tracy starts to rethink everything that she knows about love. So that sounds like it's going to be really interesting. Can't wait to read it. And it's an honor for me to have this book as part of my collection. Now stay tuned for part 3 of my video. Also subscribe to my videos so that you can keep up with my book reviews, my series The Featured 5, where I pull 5 random books off my shelf and tell you about them, and also any future book hauls that I do. Okay, so stay tuned for part 3.